Okay, we are finally to the point that I'm no longer having to voice over. This is going to be days 50 through 60, and let me get my bearings for a minute. I think I need to go out and see where I am on the iron farm. I think I need glass, which I very vocally complained about not getting glass last episode. Yep, yep. Okay, go ahead and take that with me. A respawn point means nothing in this world. I've got sand going. I think I have glass in the oven. We will see. Yes, we do. All right. So, why did I do? Okay, there. I'm really going to need to create an infinite lava farm here before long. If I don't, I'm going to run out of fuel. And we don't want to run out of fuel. Um, it really does feel good to not have to worry about whether I'm going to remember everything I was thinking about at the time. Getting into my head is a dangerous, dangerous place to be. That might actually be enough glass, which means the next step will be to get wool for carpeting. I get all of that glassed in? I did. Okay. I'm going to give myself a little bit of an approach here, and I want to use glass so that iron golems won't spawn on it. Do I? I don't have silk touch yet, do I? So, yep. When I go to placing uh, job blocks, I'm going to end up making myself cringe at how much glass that I just placed that I'm going to need to destroy. But that'll be okay. Well, carpet. Yes, yes. This is pretty standard with me. I'm really curious here how I started with one light gray and one gray and two dark gray, and somehow out of all of the breedings, I've ended up with a total of two light gray sheep. We must have some serious recessive genes going on here. Huh. Apparently you can only wait, let me try something. Yes. And that will add it to my why is it not giving me the option? Oh well. Okay. Let's go drop this carpet down. secret to this kind of iron farm is making sure there's nowhere else that the golem can spawn. This may take a little bit just to get enough carpet. I think I'll use the light gray for the beds. Eat a little bit of sushi real quick. And that still wasn't enough. I don't even know whether they use cod for sushi. I know they use salmon, and I know they use uh, pufferfish in some of the uh, sushi that I've seen. But you know what? There's enough to get three more carpet placed. So really curious as to why it's not letting me autocraft in my inventory. Let's go see if the sheep reproduced any. You know, I said at the beginning those sheep would be really useful for the ancient city. Now that I'm thinking about it, it'd be pretty useful here too. Okay, that spot will not work apparently. Um, I'll give him a few more minutes to. Let's go ahead and take a minute to breed up the cows. Don't necessarily want to breed up any more sheep. I mean, yeah, it would make it quicker right now if I had more sheep in there. But over time, what ends up happening is they have to eat the grass to rebuild their wool. And if there's not enough grass blocks in there, they have to compete for the grass blocks. And it makes everything slow down a bit. All right. I think the sheep are just about, the cows are just about bred up. Um, I want to breed up a couple of chickens. Almost got enough chickens eggs to go ahead and create a chicken pen. It'd really be kind of cool if I could go ahead and get some colder biome chickens as well. those out of there. So this is okay. Wheat, seeds. I need to move all of this up to my stone chest up above. Okay, there we go. Why did I put spider web in here? Go ahead and drop that in here. This is kind of a catch-all, which means I can move the sand out. So I'm hoping to finish the iron farm today, and I'm hoping to actually get to the nether today. See what the nether spawn is like here. That will kind of partially depend on how quickly the sheep will rewool. Oh, hey, that's looking okay. Go ahead and grab those because I'll need the light gray for the beds. Okay, go ahead and place that down. Once I get the carpet down, then I will go ahead and put two beds down. And then I think I'll start with the Fletcher. Mm, I don't know, Fletcher and maybe a butcher. I never do butchers, but they are a good source of food. But food's really not going to be a problem once you get past, once you start producing food, it doesn't become a problem at all. Um, so yeah, really? Where'd you go? There you are. Quit. Stop. Stop. I only want to hit you. There. There. Thank you. Go figure out where you grabbed the sand from. I didn't get any eyes of ender out of that though. Darn it. Um, I don't see any glaring spots that it came from, so I'll go ahead and plot these two right there. while we're waiting on the sheep, why don't I do some fishing? Gold digging for a little bit of Cajun. It just sounds stupid. Never mind. Ignore that. Eventually, I want to do something a little more with this pond, like maybe move the farm somewhere else and uh, put like a little decorative wall around here and all of that. Thought that was chicken for a second. Just sand. A nice pole would be really good right now. Eventually I might get a piece of sea lantern and put it down in the bottom here. I wonder, is my little fish still in here? Because I'm not seeing him. Nope, he is not. Um, okay. Let's, okay. That should be enough for him to come on out. Okay. Potatoes are almost done and ready to replant. See, he came back up. Okay. Looks like we got a little bit of wool. Let's go see what we can get. And yeah, I'm going ahead and shearing the light gray sheep too, because right now is a good time for me to be stocking up for the beds. I might go ahead and make a couple of beds and go get villagers so we can get this part started. But what I'm afraid of, as long as I keep everything lit up in here, I won't have any hostile mobs spawn. Make sure. Okay, I've got wood. I do not have a crafting table in here yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Make a gate. Oh, let's do something to make sure they will come in. And let's go ahead and do a couple of job blocks. All right. I think I'm going to go with a. I'm definitely going with Fletcher. You know what? Let's go with a couple of Fletchers. There we go. Yeah, this is why I said I'll absolutely hate myself for not having Silk Touch, but okay, so now let's turn it to daylight and I will run and get my first villager. I need to get a lead. Leads make it a lot easier to traverse the terrain with a boat. And I'm pretty sure I've got a lead or two in here. There. I believe the village was like there was a village like right over here, wasn't there? Am I remembering that right? Probably not, but we're gonna see because this is a lot closer than the other one. There, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Drop some planks in my inventory in case I need to trap one. If I can find one, why did I leave that boat? I need that boat. Ah, no, I don't want the fish. There. Please have a villager convenient to grab. Hop in there, bud. Thank you. You're gonna come work for me. Very gentle living conditions, only mild abuse. And we're off. I tell you what, when they made it where you can put the leads on the boats, excuse me, when they made it where you can put the leads on the boats, that made it 100 times easier to move villagers. Villagers still have a tendency to do whatever the heck they want, but I wonder. Oh well, the boat. There we go. Let's lock you in. Do I have any sticks? I do not. How many do you need? 32. And he is one that sells arrows. So I've got yet another source of arrows. I was going to say, looks like it's kind of getting dark, but it's not. I was like, did it take me all day just to go get that one villager? Surely not. So there's one villager. I only need one more. And like I just showed you, it's not real difficult anymore. There we go. Hey, Mr. Farmer dude, I'm taking off with your friend. Okay, you know what? See, that's broke the lead somehow. Taking you to a brand new home, my friend. A luxury home. One that you will love forever and stay forever and never ever leave because you'll be locked in. However, I do want to point out my villagers have freedom of movement within the building. I'm not locking them into a little 2 by 3 square area. Oh, you were ready to go. Get that boat. Come on. Come on. Get in, dude. Oh. So they will not pathfind if they can't. Come on, get in before a drowned comes by. I don't have any potions of weakness. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you locked in. Okay, there we go. Now let's see if the sheep have reclaimed any wool. Not much. Give them a few more minutes. See, already there's so many that the ground is staying brown. Put some stuff up. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that or that. Might need those. Don't need that. Okay. I don't think I have any books yet. Do I? Oh, I think I used them all for uh what you call it? Enchanting. So that's why I was breeding the cows back up. So the first villager I'm gonna breed, that sounds bad. That sounds really good. The first villager I'm going to uh populate add to the population of my iron farm with will be a silk touch librarian. Second will be a mending librarian. I can use that. Let's go entertain some cows. It's only 23. I want 30 may be enough. First step is make paper, then books. Let's see. Let's do we'll start with three of these. Still got to get some more of the light gray wool for beds. Wonder, are they ready? Because I really can't do anything until I can put a bed in there because the villagers won't. Oh, look at that. That looks good. There we go. Still not like all of them, but okay. All right. That gave me enough for one bed. That's all I really need at this moment in time. Let's make the bed. Will it be see if I can spread out the carpet while they're sleeping. There's my boat. So I'm not 100%. Dude, you can walk around one bed. Hate it when the villagers are so lazy they don't want to step on each other to get to bed. They have to sleep in order to get to produce iron golems. What the hell? That's what's going on. Come on. Hey, I'm gonna need to put another coat of floor under there. Okay, you can go back to bed, dude. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use your bed. Now, I need to go get some blocks to put under that. Because that is a recipe for disaster. Really don't want to use. Uh, there. Not my first choice because I'll end up using that elsewhere if I can. But let's see. Let's go ahead, plop down a bed while I'm working on this. Not exactly sure how Mojang coded that to allow that to happen, but This should fix it. That's not good. Hate how long it takes in Bedrock to heal up. I mean, at this point in time in Diamond Armor, I'm not necessarily worried about drowned like hurting me, but I haven't even been to the Nether yet. If if my villagers were to get zombified, I would have to go find an igloo. Catch my breath for a second. I really need respiration. Oh, where'd you come from? Okay. I think this might take longer than actually building the farm. No. Second villager might be grown up by the time I'm done with this. Come here, dude. Come here. Okay. Oh, okay. Any? Nope. Okay. I think I'm gonna end up just a few dirt shy of being able to finish this, so I'll have to go get them. But maybe I can get enough that the villagers are mostly safe from the Nautilus zombies. If you're wondering, this whole having to put a second layer on the bottom, that is a completely new thing because of the Nautilus. Because somehow Nautilus Trident Drowned can actually hit through blocks. I'm not. They can actually like manifest through blocks. I'm not sure how that happens, but I've got a shovel. I'm gonna come over here and get there rather than stealing it from my island, which eventually I will make grow. So if I'm stealing dirt from it too much, I'll just then have to turn around and replace it. Let's do a few more. That might be enough. Kind of hate working at night in Bedrock, but it's got to get done. Really? Um, where'd he go? There he is. Okay. And this row should fix the problem. Okay, sweet. I got an inventory that's full of crap. Let's go see. Let's go empty your inventory and see if any sheep have regathered their wool. Um, that up there for right now. Eventually, I'll go ahead and cook it. Have to come through here and resort anyway. So, okay, let's go check the sheep. All right. Not very many, but I don't need a whole lot. Now, I mean, most of that is already done. Will 30 be enough? I don't think 30 will quite be enough, but I have a whole lot left. I need three, four, 13 more. Uh, do I though? Yeah, I do. I don't want to put down that many beds that quickly because at that point in time, I'm going to have a ton of villagers at a time to deal with. There is one more step before my iron farm, even when it reaches numbers, will start producing. And I'll show that to you here in a few. It's a really simple step, but it is definitely not intuitive. So it's not something most people would think of unless they knew the mechanics. That's 15. That will be enough. Either of my light, I might have to start dealing into some dark gray beds. Uh, okay, fine. Okay, okay. Actually, I may just come up with a really easy way to come up with beds. I don't know whether the farm's produced any string or not yet, but if it has not. Okay, let's go ahead and put down my bed. It's white. It's close enough. You know what? I want to go ahead and put there, but I'm not ready for another villager yet. Move, kid. This is the part of an iron farm that is absolutely the most fun, waiting for the kids to grow up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back over here, give the brat a chance to grow up a little bit, see if I can get some more light gray wool. Not yet, nope. Um, oh, you know what I can do? I bet I got a few bones in here. I do. So I can make bone meal to get some extra sugar cane. Let me grab. That way I do not have to just go right to uh trading my villagers with emeralds and books right off the bat, because that can get pretty expensive. And I can go cut down the spruce tree to make some sticks. So I can start leveling up those Fletchers. I don't know what those Fletchers will eventually sell me, but they can sell tipped arrows when you get them up to master, and that would be pretty cool in and of itself, especially if they have regeneration arrows. Why regeneration arrows, you might ask? Because, I want to shoot myself to heal myself. No, what they are really good for is the wither. When I get to the wither, it'd be really nice to have regeneration arrows to shoot at it. Not regeneration. I'm sorry. I've been saying regeneration. No, instant healing. Be cool if you could do regeneration where the wither would be taking constant damage, but it doesn't work that way. And I'm only going to kill the wither once in this world, in a battle. After that, it's going to be the wither farm that you can do here on Bedrock. And I'll show that when I get to it, because I'm showing everything in this world. Dude, really? Okay. I do want to see what he's got, though. Not a huge fan of 1DT, but he's got some good stuff. Let's see. Have I run into Pale Oak yet? I don't think I have, but I'd stay right there. Don't go anywhere. Okay. I don't have enough inventory space for this. Come on. Three more. Three more. Why do I keep doing that? Come on. No. Okay. All right. There we go. Thank you, Wandy. Pleasure doing business with you. I need to go plant those. No, I don't want you anymore. I won't like uh butcher you like a lot of players do, but I still don't need you getting in my way. Let's do right here. Yeah, there. Eventually I'll like bone meal that and spread it, but I don't need to right now. Let's go ahead and put this down too. So blocks have practical uses too, but usually I mostly use them for aesthetic, for building. Okay, okay, let's go check the sheep again. I may end up having to go with some dark gray beds. Right now they're kind of at least keeping up with my needs. It's not like I need to go super fast. Having a million librarian villagers trying to get them to get one specific uh, spell is ridiculous. However, I am going to go ahead, make another bed, and that last step that I was telling you about. A village in Minecraft technically has to have a door. I am absolutely not sure why that becomes an issue, but there has to be at least one door. And notice something? It doesn't produce an air pocket. Yeah, that's something we have to contend with in Bedrock. Okay, come on. There we go. Kids don't need to sleep. He should be growing up pretty quickly, so I'm going to get prepared for him. Let's go ahead. As soon as he grows up, I'm going to need more bread. So let's go ahead and take care of that. All right, come on, Brat, grow up. Grow up. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to give these guys some decoration. One of my favorite things from recent uh, updates, there it is the bookshelf. Let's see. Let's put one above yours, one above yours, and we'll put one right here. And we'll put, yeah, we'll just do that. And so now let's do some more trading. My inventory can't handle this. Okay, so you know what? First, let's put an arrow up here. Show that you can sell arrows. We know you can sell bows because I think all. Um, so we know you're both. No, we know you're both going to be a good source of emeralds. So I will never use you for the flint, but the string that I may do eventually. you will be a good source of emeralds from paper when you grow up, if you ever grow up. Mm. There you go. Let's see. What do you got? We're not going to do bookshelves. Eventually, yes, I'll want that, but not yet. Like I said, what I'm wanting right now is Silk Touch, and then you will have a brother that does mending. Ooh, feather falling, that's tempting. Come on. Ooh, Prot 3. I'd pref- mm. Oh, he's giving me like chicken nuggets when I want. Oh my word. I will end up getting all of these, but not. There we go. See what. Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Okay, there we go. Let's put down another bed. Do I have an anvil yet? I don't know if I have enough iron to have an anvil yet. I do have an anvil. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Make another pickaxe, because I don't think this one, yeah, this one's already got fortune. So let's make another pickaxe. Let's put my diamonds back. There. Now I can get stone without having to cook it. And then mending will be my next villager. Okay. Not quite grown yet. Let's go ahead and check on the light gray wool. Absolutely not yet. Okay. All right. All right. Where'd he go? Okay. I think we're ready to plant potatoes, to harvest and replant potatoes. Nope. Want the hoe. Okay. That should be enough to fully fill out this plot. There we go. Go throw some potatoes in the oven. Okay. We have some, not a whole lot. No. Come on. Wool up. Hmm. I don't know that I realized I had a spear with sharpness on it. I think I do it at one point in time because I probably enchanted it. Day 56. There we go. That's enough for the next bed. There's that drowned. But he ain't bothering me right now. Not like he's a threat. I should have. Did you guys not already have? No, you didn't already have the baby. I left too quickly. Okay. Why? Why? Okay. All right. I think I need to go ahead and cut down another tree. Luckily, it's grown up again already. I probably ought to put that silk touch pickaxe in it in my treasure chest until I go to the nether. I mean, the bulk of what I would use it for is in the nether. Might do that after I cut down this tree. So the iron farm is pretty much done at this point in time. It just needs to breed up villagers, which that will take multiple videos. So I'm thinking here pretty quick. I might check how much gold I've got and maybe open up a gate to another dimension and see if I get a decent spawn there. Probably not. The last like 5 worlds that I've created, my nether spawn has been in the basalt delta. Not exactly uh, friendly territory. People talk about the uh, Crimson Forest being a hostile environment. It's got nothing on basalt delta. Those I'm wanting to say axolotls. No, magma creams. I don't know why I got the two of those confused. Those magma creams are absolutely brutal. I mean, I think they're one of the worst mobs to deal with, really. Okay, let's go trade up some. Oh, I was going to check for gold. Let me check in here real quick. That's not looking promising. 6 blocks. Let's go and put those. No, I'm gonna put those in the chest in the. Oh, okay, there we go. Still not horribly great, but okay. Now, obsidian, and I've got a flint and steel in my inventory. So let's go ahead. I don't need any more saplings at the moment. They'll just fill up my inventory. And let's go get rid of some logs. Before I do, I want to go ahead and make a crafting table because I'll need one in the end. And if I'm not in either a warped forest or a uh, sorry, I'm focusing because it takes so much focus to make up sticks, you know. If I'm not either in a warped forest or a crimson forest, I've got no way of getting wood in the nether. Ah, you went up, dude. Only doing this because I need to get. Okay, now that will be probably pretty helpful. Don't need that. Don't need the books. Don't need the bed quite yet. Do we have a? Yeah, we got a baby. Okay. Where do I want to put the nether portal? I think I got an idea. I think if I clean this up, I can put the nether portal just on the other side of my house. I think that I can decorate it and eventually maybe even tie it into my house. I mean, I'm not planning today to go looking for the fortress or bastion. Today, I think I am really just wanting to hop in and see what my spawn is. Yeah, let's do sand right there and right there. I mean, after all, this is on a beach, and I don't need that to be obsidian, and I will probably need that obsidian later. Okay, all right, get my bow ready. I always crouch when I'm going through another portal the first time. See, I told you. I told you. Another basalt delta, and I am way above the water line. So, the lava line. So, I am not equipped for this yet. However, that means I've got access to a lot of magma cream. Um, if I can get a hold of a fortress, I can make a lot of uh, fire res potions. Tell you what really stinks without having my location on, is usually what I will do is burrow down to the lava level, and I can't really do that here. Suppose it really doesn't matter if it's day or night. Might need that lava at some point in time. Oh, not wanting to get through. Right now, I'm just wanting to create a safe little area. Okay. Okay. Yeah. In hardcore, I'm not even screwing with looking at the basalt delta. Man, right now I'm really wishing I had location on. Let's go straight and see where we are. See if we can find a opening to a lava lake. No, no, not really. Stuff. Ooh, glowstone. Glowstone's one of the reasons I like to have silk touch in the nether. I'm trying to decide what to do here. I think I'm going to keep going forward. Let's Let's go down a couple more. Let's run into lava again. I don't care how good your pickaxe is, you don't want to go too fast in the nether. The netherrack is always easy to, br to break, so that's not an issue. Okay, so that looks like roughly 10 blocks down. Okay, let's, because you can always run into lava. You can always run into a cavern underneath you. That's actually kind of, I think, a good sign. How about that? That looks like nether waste over there, which means it's possible to run into piglins, which would mean possible trades for uh fire res potion or happy ghast. Either one, I would be happy with either at this point in time. So I will look for a little while for a uh fortress, but if I don't find it fairly quickly, I will go ahead and resort to chunk base. Some people might call that cheating. As far as I'm concerned, it's being informed, and I don't ever consider being informed cheating. Let me go ahead and go drop off some stuff because I'm getting a rather full inventory. I want that food down there. I'm gonna put that. Haven't run into any piglins yet, so block that off. I don't need to go down there. Don't need to. You know what? This looks like nether waste, not basalt delta. So it's possible for piglins to spawn in here. Okay. Now that I got a little bit of quartz, I've got the means to do a lot of the redstone that I want to do. So I'm going to leave this open. Head back and drop some stuff off. Wonder. Yeah, nope. I forgot to drop off the uh, crafting table. Darn it. We'll just make this another chest for right now. Go ahead and drop off the obsidian. I need to get some deep slate. When you're bridging across lava, you can use just about anything, but deep slate's probably the best due to its blast resistance. If you get hit by a ghast, it ain't gonna destroy the ground underneath you. And by the way, in Bedrock, you do not just go willy-nilly bridging in the Nether. I mean, you can. You're gonna pay the consequences because you can have up to like 4 or 5 gas spawning at a time. And especially with that new update where they can see you from completely unholy distances, it's kind of ridiculous. Um, let's see. Yeah, let's start in here. Shouldn't take me too long to get 3 stacks with the diamond pickaxe. Of course, I'm going to grab diamonds any chance I see them. Okay, nothing up there. Eventually, I'll expand that little nether base so it's actually got room to do stuff in it. Okay, there's 1 stack. Nope, I can't mine with that either. Wow. See, just going for deep slate, you'll get a good amount of diamonds as long as you're at the right level. There's 2 stacks. And be pretty sweet if I ran into an ancient city along the route here. One of my favorite enchantments is Swift Sneak. Okay, there's 3 stacks. How many diamonds? I got 11 more diamonds out of that. I am not going to complain about that. So heading down there, I'll keep the gravel on me. I'll throw the uh, straight tough blocks up in the chest. I've got slabs on me. There we go. They don't quite match the slabs above, but this is definitely not an as above, so below scenario. There we go. Where did I put my gold block? Gold ingots? Did I put those in the chest? Why would I do that? Why did you let me do that? Huh? Absolutely your fault, not mine. Probably need to grab some more food while I'm in the house. Let's see. I don't know, did I not? I actually don't see them. What could I have done with them? Did I accidentally? Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to bed. Go check on the iron farm real quick. See if we're almost to the point of haggling with the villager. Hmm. We sure are. He just, no, he didn't. Just looks like it. He tricked me. He tricked me. Okay, I have to get him a name tag that says Lion Brian or something like that. Okay, now remind me to put down my crafting table. Like maybe right there. There we go. Okay, let's see if we had any piglins spawn in that one little room. We have not. Zombie piglin. What's that up there? I don't really see anything of value up there. Okay. Darn it, I was hoping. A fire res potion. Let's get that golden apple so I can get to it pretty easily. Piglin? Piglin? Any piglins? Piglins. Piglins. If you crouch over magma, you won't take damage. I don't know if you knew that or not, but it's worth telling you. It's always worth knowing. Absolutely nothing. So, 9 high, 9 deep. Wonderful. Use up that gravel before I start throwing down my deep slate. Take your time. You know what? I actually don't like that. That is a good way for a guest to destroy the ground underneath me. Day 58, and I'm traversing through hell, trying to find a fortress, or at least a bunch of demon pigs that want to steal gold. This sounds like a really good plan, doesn't it? But All part of the game. Kind of like the game of life. You got to do stuff that sucks in order to do stuff that's pretty awesome. Okay, gone through one stack. Now this I can use gravel for. Absolutely. And I've got more gravel apparently. Where are my torches? I don't need stuff touching my inventory quite yet. This trick's kinda neat, but always be careful in the nether because it's easy to release a flow of lava right on top of your head. So always be ready with some kind of blocks to block it off and be ready to back up. Another lava pool. However, this one's not going to have guests commonly spawn in it. I mean, they can, but not going to see it too often. That Crimson Forest would be nice right about now. Come on, why aren't you placing there? I really should be using netherrack and gravel in here since it's not nearly as likely for a gas to spawn. Kind of a waste of deep slate, but I already did it, so I'm leaving it. I'm almost out of gravel, which means that I'll run into more and have to use it up. There. If there are no piglins in sight, always go for that stuff because That's more trading for when you actually encounter the piglins. So it just occurred to me, you see it? See them? There are two of them. They'll despawn by the time I get there, but more will, if they can spawn there, more will spawn. Be really careful here because that's Soul Sand Valley, which means skeleton could shoot me off of this little bridge at any second. But, and I'm not going to compromise on the deep slate. If I have to, I'll go back and get more. But man, it would be really nice if I could get all the way over there with deep slate with this one run. Because some potions of fire resistance would be absolutely a game changer as far as me finding the fortress, me getting to the fortress. Finding it's not going to be that much of a problem. You know, if you do just about anything in the real world, finding information out beforehand is not a bad thing. For some reason, people think chunk base in hardcore is a bad thing, and yeah, that's. I'm sorry, that's dumb. You can put whatever limitations you want on yourself. That's ignorance is not going to be a limitation I'm going to put on myself ever. I got tough if nothing else. It's not great, but it's got higher blast resistance than a netherrack. I hate striders. They're not a patch of cute in the nether. All they are is a mob that gets in the way as much as it can during the most dangerous periods of your game. I think I saw a ghast up there. Nope, that was just okay. Almost there. Okay, so having looked at that, this stays absolutely at ground level if I just turn right about here. Okay, and I've got some empty inventory space. There we go. Haha. Let's create. Come on. There. Should be right about here. Okay. Now, okay. Ooh, already a fire potion. Fire resistance potion. Oh, come on. Okay, before I use up the rest of that, let's give them a minute to percolate. I will be back in just a moment.
Did you say something? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, I need to gonna get you one when I come out.
Okay, I'm back. Let's see what he has given us. More leather. That's not horrible. Obsidian. Crying obsidian. Fire charge. More leather. I'm gonna leave that out in case I get string. Nether brick. Come on. I don't even want what everybody else always wants. I just want fire potions and ooh, soul speed one. Okay. Soul speed one's definitely better than nothing, but I would definitely prefer soul speed 3. Okay, let's go ahead and make another bundle. Blackstone, quartz, iron. Never bad until before my iron farm's up and going. More blackstone. Soul sand. That will come in handy when I get nether wart. Come on, giving me a bunch of junk. Not really, but you know. Are you done? Yep, you're done. Okay. You're gonna take me for everything I got, aren't you? You know what? I wonder if I drop them right here, can you reach them? You can. Sweet. Um, Soul Speed 3, it's not horrible. Man, I could definitely use a few more fire res potions than that. Day 59, and I'm still bartering in hell for fire protection. Another Soul Speed 1. Definitely don't need more gravel. Okay, so between the three, I've now got Soul Speed 3. What? Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Said I don't need that. And I'll deal without that. Make another one of those when I get home. Okay. That gravel I can definitely part with. Okay. Make another bundle. Let's go see where we are. More iron. Means I'm gonna need another bundle. Come on, dude. Okay, there's 3 fire res potions. Not amazing, but it's more than I had when I got here. And you have successfully stolen all of my gold, dude. And I haven't got a happy guest yet. We pick those up. Yep, there. Now he won't despawn. Let me go back to my crafting table where I can make some more gold ingots. Ooh, what I might go ahead and do is dig down towards netherite, because I might mine some more gold on the way down there. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. That was smooth. Now, you know what? Right now I'm gonna head back out so I can go to bed and end the video. And next time we will go looking for more gold and netherite. May actually need to travel out a bit in the overworld to make a gold farm. Oh, that's actually really good timing. Timing. Okay. I mean, I got a lot of goodies. And I got 3 fire res potions. I just didn't get the happy guest. So, well, have a good night, and I'll see you next time.